Recording.
Good morning. Welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today is Wednesday, April 4th. Good morning, Glenda.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I did to my screen here. There we go. Ah, what a beautiful spring morning it is.
What did we have yesterday? Foot and a half of snow?
A lot.
A lot for early April.
Yes.
Anyway, today we are going to be talking about spring cleaning. We're going to be talking about how we can use these beautiful essential oils and doTERRA products to really purify your home without those toxic chemical buildup. So we're excited about that today.
Yes.
Our agenda for the day, we are going to start off celebrating March. We had an amazing month in March. Talking a little bit about our April promotions and the Healthy Habits Challenge that's coming up. And then our daily topic on spring cleaning. And then we'll finish off with our upcoming events.
Marvelous. Our superstars for March. My top enrollers this month were Amy and Carrie, and Carrie advanced to manager, and just really proud of these ladies. So way to go. Good job.
Amazing stuff happening. So my top enrollers, we had Nikki and Juana. Juana just started off and she is on fire. So how exciting. And then we had for our rank advancements, Cassie ranked to director, Samantha to director, and Juana to manager.
Awesome. The free product of the month is a 5 ml bottle of Breathe. So if you place your LRP by the 15th of April and it's 125 PV or more, you will get that bottle of Breathe for free in your LRP. Breathe is just an incredible blend. It's great for the respiratory system. I love to diffuse this one at night in our bedroom. It's great to have on you all the time if you are someone that suffers from a lot of respiratory stuff. I like to carry mine in my purse, so I have it with me at all times if I need any help there. But it's also really great for seasonal threats too. So great oil if you haven't tried it yet, or if you love it and you just need a little more.
That brings us right into our Tri-E's. They have discovered that lemon, lavender, and peppermint combined together is a really effective way to boost the body's ability to handle our outdoor pollens, or cat, dog dander, what have you, that cause that itchy eyes, swollen eyes, little sneezing action going on. So because they've discovered that trio is so powerful, they have put it in a super convenient gel cap for us. And this gel cap, Tri-E's, it is available this month at 10% off. So be sure to grab yours. It's a pretty awesome thing to have on hand. I have 2 cats in my house and my mother is allergic. And I have a bottle over here specifically for her. And so she takes a couple when she walks in the door, and she can hang out for hours with me instead of being totally miserable the whole time.
That's awesome. Excuse me. And there's an amazing promotion this month. So if you are not enrolled yet, or you know someone who's looking to become a wholesale member or a wellness advocate, if they enroll with 100 PV order, they get 50 PV free, and so do you for enrolling them. How awesome is that? And if you happen to enroll 3 people this month, you get not only 150 free PV, you also get to you get access to an exclusive webinar that Dr. Hill is doing on women's health. Super awesome. Get out there and share those oils.
What a fun promotion.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited because who doesn't love free product?
So doTERRA is an amazing company when it comes to educating us on our daily health. And starting April 15th on their Facebook page, they're actually going to be doing a daily health habits challenge. So it'll be education on products and health habits. They'll be utilizing these 5 supplements: the Lifelong Vitality, the Terrazyme, which is a digestive enzyme, and then the PB Assist, which is our probiotic. So we've got those 5 supplements, the Deep Blue Rub, and then 5 of the oils for your daily use. Lavender, and they said that you could use like any other relaxing sleep aid style oil, like a Serenity. Frankincense, balance, lemon, and again they said that you could use any other citrus, like a orange or lime or tangerine if you preferred, and then On Guard. And so they'll be going over all of these in great detail over the next 30 days. Really giving you some good tips and tricks on how to utilize them in your world and create a better, healthier you on a regular basis. Yeah, so they're going to have this daily health challenge, and what's really exciting is that they've got prizes available. So I believe they have a PDF to download. Does that sound right, Glenda?
I think so.
So I think they're going to have a PDF to download that you can check off your daily usage of each of these oils. And then
yeah, the tracker. Sorry. Yeah. Yep, I have printed that off already.
Oh, have you? Good.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I believe that you send that back to them and get entered into a drawing for, drum roll please, 2 tickets to convention. I think it's including airfare and hotel.
Yes, awesome. Super awesome.
So amazing. And then they've got other prizes as well. So it'll be a really fun way to get some free stuff and learn some amazing things.
And I'm really looking forward to it because I do some things, but sometimes I fall off the wagon. So I'm looking forward to this. It's kind of a little kick in the pants to get me back on track.
Yeah, for sure. And what do they say? A habit takes 14 days to set in and like a day and a half to break.
Awesome.
Yeah, so 30 days of oil usage and supplements should give you a really good foundation.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, that brings us to our topic today, cleaning with essential oils. And I'm kind of a nerd. I love to clean. And
I'm so grateful I have you because I'm not.
And I used to have my own house cleaning business when I was in my mid-20s. It was called Cleaning by Glenda the Good Witch. And I really wish that I had known about essential oils back then. I also wish that I had known about all the toxins that are in cleaning products. But at least I know now, and I can impart some of my wisdom and share it. And I hope that you will share it with people that you care and love about as well. Because in the cleaners that are available, there's lots of really hidden things that are very harmful to our health, especially if you're in, say, an enclosed bathroom that might be tucked away in a bedroom somewhere and there's not a lot of ventilation, and you start spraying all this stuff on the shower walls and you're breathing all that in. I'm definitely speaking from experience because some of the houses I cleaned, some of the bathrooms, it was just like, really? There's no air in here. So it's just really important to be mindful of what you're using in your home to clean your house. So with that, we'll get started here. So if you look like this when you're going to clean the house, that should be a signal that, wow, maybe what I'm using isn't safe. Now when I clean the house, I don't even worry about wearing gloves because I'm basically using essential oils and maybe some baking soda and vinegar, and none of that is harmful to my health. And I definitely don't need to wear a mask. I wish I would have worn a mask back in the day, but I didn't. I definitely wore gloves. So just a little visual there for you.
Hmm.
And some of the reasons that you might want to consider being more green with your cleaning is, number one, it's safe for you and your family. It's safer for children and pets. It's so much cheaper. That's another reason I wish I would have known about all these things back in my 20s, because I would have saved a lot of money not buying all those cleaning chemicals. Not to mention that, when I make stuff now, I'm reusing a container. So I'm also not contributing to waste. So it's environmentally friendly as well. And they're highly effective. And some of the information that is in this webinar, there's a link on the bottom of the screen here. And there was actually an article in the doTERRA Living magazine in the spring of 2016. And I think there's actually been a few more articles on cleaning if you go back in the Living magazines. But all those are archived out on doTERRA's website. So if you want to go take a look, feel free to. And I also wanted to start with some facts. So many household cleaners contain toxic chemicals. These chemicals may cause short-term and long-term health problems when you use them. That's number one. That's kind of frightening. The second one here, children are often more vulnerable to chemical exposure during developmental stages, and certain chemicals may interfere with the development of their neurological, endocrine, and immune systems. And that's just frightening to think about if you have small children, and they're crawling on the floor and, depending on what you use to clean the floor, they're taking that in. If they're, some of the main exposure routes listed in the article I found were eating, drinking, breathing, and touching. Also, younger children have a higher respiratory rate than adults. Therefore, they absorb more air contaminants per unit of weight, meaning they experience a higher inhaled dose. Ooh. Another frightful thing here. And this one just kind of blew my mind. According to the United States Environmental Protective Agency, the air inside a typical home is 200 to 500% more polluted than the air outside, mainly due to toxic household cleaning products.
Wow.
And as I was preparing this last night, I was thinking back to one of my classes I took as part of my master's too. And one of my classes was ecology. And in that class, we talked a lot about our homes. And if you think about how homes are built now, they're very airtight. They're very good at keeping, the cool air in and the hot air in. And because of that, anything that we use inside the home really doesn't have anywhere to go except stay in the house. So just really kind of frightening. And if you think about, I used to always use that Febreze stuff too when I was in my 20s. I can't even stand that stuff now. It's just pure toxins that people are just spraying into their home. And this is a topic that I'm just very passionate about, because part of why I use essential oils and diffuse them is it's helping, the air smell nice. It's cleaning the air. When you spray something that's a chemical, not only, are you using that terrible can that has all the stuff in it. I can't think of the word right now.
Aerosol?
Yes. And when that's empty, it's going into your garbage, which is then going into a landfill. But you're also just polluting the poor air inside your house. And if you think about us here in Minnesota, and we're on month 1,000,000 of winter, our poor houses haven't had a lot of time to breathe. We can't necessarily open the windows when it's, 20 or 10 degrees. You can. House is going to get cold, but our houses are closed up for so long. So really be mindful of what you're using in your home. And it goes beyond household cleaners too. What you're using in the bathroom when you're getting ready, things you might be using in the kitchen when you cook, just all that stuff. So just a little facts for you. So on to the fun stuff. So what essential oils are good for cleaning? Any of the citrus oils are going to be amazing. lemon, lime, wild orange, grapefruit, citrus bliss, tangerine. Citrus oils in nature are very cleansing by nature. So they're just great to use. And what I think is really fun too when I clean with essential oils is I can pick something based on what kind of mood I'm in. So it's not like I'm stuck with just lemon forever. I mean, I could mix it up. I could add lemon and lime together. I could do lemon and peppermint together. Douglas fir is another great one. Eucalyptus, thyme, melaleuca. Our Purify blend is amazing. On Guard protective blend. I like to use Purify when I do laundry. I put a couple drops in the washer. And then sometimes I'll put a couple drops of Purify on my wool dryer balls. So that's a great one to use. And actually thinking of laundry, I didn't really put a lot in here on laundry, but dryer sheets, oh, they're bad. They're bad, people. Stop using them. It was funny, when we moved into our house a year and a half ago, I don't use dryer sheets and I haven't for quite a while. Every time I ran the dryer and like I'd open the back door to let the dog outside, I'd be like, well, why can I smell it? I'm not using them. But I think because people that lived here before used them, that, you know, whatever's in those dryer sheets was just in the vent. And
well, I think that one of the things that I've read is that the almost waxy nature of those dryer sheets tends to stick then to your dryer vents. And so it does stick around for a long time. And I've even heard of it causing issues like fire hazard issues because of all the buildup that occurs on that waxy film.
oh, wow. That's frightening.
Right?
Yeah.
Wool dryer balls are awesome.
Yes. Not to mention that wool dryer balls are going to be much friendlier to your clothing as well. So, yeah, laundry is another great place to use these amazing products. So moving right along.
Well, and I'm going to cut back to that laundry factor because there's something about that detergent and the dryer sheet toxins sticking then also to your clothes, because then you end up wearing it all day long. And again, just like what you had said previously, when toxins enter your body through your skin, you're ending up wearing all of that on your clothing as well.
True. Very true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, there's endocrine disruptors have been found linked to laundry detergent as well.
Wow.
Yay!
Yay!
But we have options. We have alternatives.
Some other helpful items to have on hand when you're making your own household cleaners is baking soda. It's amazing. It's great for absorbing and eliminating odor. Vinegar is amazing. It contains natural antifungal and antibacterial properties. It helps cut grease and dissolve mineral deposits. Castile soap helps to lift dirt, cut grease, and eliminate tough stains. Salt can be an effective scouring agent. And then fractionated coconut oil and or olive oil are really great for polishing wood. Excuse me. There was something else I was going to add to this list. What was it? Can't remember.
But while you're thinking about it, I've made a great little hardwood floor cleanser, washer, cleaning agent with Castile soap, water, and olive oil, and a couple drops of citrus oil.
Ooh. It's very nice. Well, whatever it was, it's gone. So these are just nice to have on hand. At Costco or Sam's Club, you can get a giant bag of baking soda. I like to just buy it in bulk, and then I've got it, under the kitchen sink for when I need it. And then vinegar, I just get like that 2-gallon jug. to have on hand, because I really mainly my two go-tos are baking soda and vinegar when I'm cleaning, especially the bathroom and my floors. So I wanted to give you a few recipes and cleaning tips here. The first one is making a deodorizer. And if you have pets, this is a great one to do on the carpeting every so often. It's also great to sprinkle on your mattress and then vacuum off. So you're just going to take about a cup of baking soda. And I actually have, like when I bought like a sour cream container or something, I saved that. And then the lid, I used a hole punch and I made holes in half the lid. So when I mix this up, I'll put the baking soda in there and then I'll drop my oil of choice in there and kind of mix it around. But then it turns into like a little shaker container. So I can shake it over the carpetings or over the carpet or the mattress. And then you want to let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes and then you can vacuum it up. And the reason you're letting it sit is you're letting the oils kind of do their magic and get into the carpet and or mattress and kind of kill whatever is lurking. You also, depending on, I've never had any problems, but if you're going to use On Guard or lemon and you have white carpeting, maybe try just a little patch somewhere to make sure that the color is not going to affect. I have darker carpeting and I've never noticed any problems, but I just want to put that out there. If you've got lighter carpeting, just do a little test patch before you sprinkle it all over the place. Another thing that I love to do is if you have a vacuum that still has a bag, I like to take a cotton ball and put a couple of drops of On Guard on the cotton ball and then stick the cotton ball in the vacuum bag. So then when I start to vacuum, it smells great. And then the oil that's on that cotton ball is also helping get rid of whatever might be lurking in that vacuum bag. So that's another nice tip that I like to do. And then the last one on the slide here is an air filter. So every month we should be changing out the air filter in our furnace or whatever all that stuff is. And I love to spray just a little bit of On Guard or Purify or peppermint, whatever I'm feeling like in the moment, on the filter before it goes in. And especially if you've got some pests like spiders or ants, they really don't like peppermint. So, if you're putting it on the filter and then it's getting in all those vents, it also helps to get rid of pests that way. I love to do On Guard more in the winter months just to kind of keep us healthy because then that's circulating in the vents. And I mean, granted, you don't smell it the whole month, but at least it gets in there when you're changing it. And it's a nice little thing to do, keep the house healthy.
Well, and I wonder if it would even be helpful for, like, in these winter months, mice too.
Oh, yes.
Because that's right up their alley.
Oh, yes. And when I clean my bathrooms, I've started using this for the toilet bowl cleaners. And if you have kids that are of the age that can be cleaning the house, this might actually make it a little more fun for them because you get to combine baking soda and vinegar in the toilet. And when that happens, it turns into a little bubbly fun. It always brings me back to, I don't remember what grade it was. We made like fake volcanoes in school. And you filled it with baking soda and then you poured the vinegar over and the volcano erupted. I don't know if you guys did that, but
oh yeah.
It always brings me back to that. It's kind of a fun memory. So, so I'll kind of sprinkle the baking soda around the bowl of the toilet and then I'll drizzle the vinegar over it and then I'll drop a couple of drops of whatever oil I'm feeling like. And the oil is going to help be an additional agent for cleaning, but it's also going to help mask the smell of the vinegar. And then, when it starts to bubble, you just really want to get in there and scrub. And it really works really nice. And, the toilet bowl cleaners, I think, are some of the most toxic cleaners. They're just so harmful.
Well, especially with the powdered nature, it's so fine, and you get it up into your lungs then. Mm-hmm. That powdery form, ugh.
So I really like this. It's really nice. Something else too, kind of crazy side note, when we were selling our house, every time we had a showing, I went around before I left the house and I put a drop of wild orange in each of the toilets and a drop of wild orange in each of the sinks. So it made it smell nice and fresh. So if you're selling a home, use your oils before showings, definitely.
That's a great idea.
Another recipe that I have that I really love is a glass cleaner. And the recipe on here says a glass spray bottle. I am just reusing a plastic spray bottle from a previous product that I had. I don't think it really matters, but use whatever you like. And it's 3/4 cups of vinegar to 1/4 cup of water. And obviously, if it's a bigger spray bottle, just kind of keep that ratio of water to vinegar. And then add 5 to 10 drops of any citrus oil. I like to use lemon. And then anytime you're going to use it, you just want to give the bottle a little shake and spray it on. And it works amazing for windows, mirrors. It's just really nice. Nice, fresh little glass cleaner versus, say, Windex. I should say, versus that blue stuff.
Now, some of you might have questioned, why does Glenda use a plastic spray bottle? Aren't we only supposed to use glass when we use essential oils? However, I think it's absolutely vital that you use glass when you're using essential oils internally, if you're going to be taking it internally. However, I am with you, Glenda, where if you are putting it in a plastic spray bottle and just spraying it around, I don't think it is near as important to make sure that you're using glass.
Yeah.
And the citrus oils will slowly break down that plastic. If you use it for a really long time, you might notice.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, plastic takes a really long time to break down. So reusing your plastic that you already have, Glenda, that's an amazing idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just straight oil in the bottle. You know, it's got the vinegar and the water in there too. So it's not going to break down as easily as if it was just lemon oil in a plastic bottle. I mean, then it would break down faster. But it's diluted in there, is what I'm trying to say.
You successed at it.
Awesome. Oh my. Let's see. So another thing, I used to have a dear neighbor, love her to pieces. And, you know, if I opened the door to my house and she had previously opened the door to her house, to the outside, I'm talking outside, I could smell all of her little plugins that she had in her house. Like that smell just lingered outside the door after she opened the door to the outside.
This is a home, not an apartment?
Yeah, this is a home, a townhouse. And she had 2 beautiful dogs, and she was constantly taking them to the vet for allergies. And when she wasn't home, she left them in the laundry room, which is where there was a plug-in. And I tried to tell her that there was nothing really wrong with the dogs. It was what she was using in the house. You know, their little doggy bodies were like, oh my God, how do we deal with this? They couldn't handle all those harsh synthetic smells. So I just wanted to, I think sometimes people don't really draw the connection between how they're feeling and what they're using in their home or on their body. So just wanted to kind of make that correlation for people. Also, Megan texted me something that I had forgotten about that was really crazy. Last year when we went to convention, we stayed in an Airbnb. And it was my first time staying in Airbnb. I had no idea what to expect. But the minute we walked into that house, I was like, holy smokes. You could just tell that she used like a bajillion chemicals to clean the house. And there were definitely Glade plugins. And I think she used that like stuff you buy that you put on carpeting that's not just baking soda, you know, an essential oil. It's got more synthetics in it. And I wish that in the kitchen, when we opened up under the sink, it was like a sea of chemicals. And I wanted to take a picture and I completely forgot. But if you have a cabinet in your house that looks like that, I just urge you to really think about what you're using in your home and start to transition. You know, if you don't want to get rid of it all at once, maybe just try diffusing oils instead of using, you know, an air freshener that comes in an aerosol bottle, or maybe start with the toilet bowl cleaner and try something more natural. There's also some counties, I know in Dakota County, they have a recycling center that you can bring household cleaners to that they will dispose of safely. So if you are ready to make that shift, I also urge you to research ways to get rid of all those products safely and not just be dumping them down the drain or in your trash. But I think it makes a huge difference. And I just really noticed that the more I use natural products on my body and in my home, when I'm in an area that does not use them, I notice right away because my body is more sensitive to it. And, you know, like the aisles in the grocery store, that's all the laundry detergent and cleaning chemicals. I really don't like going down that aisle. Hurts my poor body. So try and be a little more mindful and maybe take a baby step. You know, you don't have to tackle it all at once, but just really be mindful of what you're using and think about how you want to keep your home healthy as well as your body.
Well, thanks for all of this. Oh, we have more.
We have one more. I forgot. The On Guard. On Guard is our protective blend. It's amazing for cleaning. doTERRA has also made a On Guard cleaning concentrate. That stuff is incredible. That is actually what I use on my kitchen countertops and in the bathroom on the sink. You get this bottle here, and it the image in the corner shows that it only takes about 2 tablespoons of the cleaner concentrate for a 24-ounce bottle. Excuse me, I'm all choked up this morning. And that'll make 12 bottles at $100 at $1.20 each. So when you make your own cleaning products and you're using more natural things, it really makes a huge difference on the budget as well. So that On Guard cleaner concentrate is also amazing for cleaning dishes. I use it sometimes to, you know, if I've cooked something in a pan and it's real greasy and nothing's really helping, the On Guard cleaner concentrate, or I'm really guilty of just putting 1 pump of the On Guard foaming hand wash. Because it's just right there by the sink and it just works wonders. It's amazing at helping cut grease. And then the On Guard laundry detergent is also amazing. I think it's 1 tablespoon for a high efficiency and 2 tablespoons for a regular washing machine. So if you haven't tried those products yet, I highly encourage you to give them a try. They're lovely. They're just lovely, and it helps you to get rid of toxins. So on that note, I'll close with my cleaning.
That was really great, Glenda. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for your knowledge and wisdom and cleanliness, love. love for cleaning. So we've got some awesome upcoming events. Now, the Wellness Summit in Minneapolis area has passed, but there are still some summits happening. The Wellness Summit and the next one, I believe, is happening in other areas. Hop on to doterra.com and check out the events tab under our advocates to find out if there is a wellness summit near you or near your loved ones. The regional product training, that's what I was trying to say. So there's regional product training too. So again, we've got that coming up in some of these other areas, Florida, Washington, D.C., Chicago, and Glenda, you're still going to Chicago, yes? May 12th?
I think so.
Super.
Yeah.
And we have some people down in Dallas, I know, and so they'll be out there May 12th as well. Now, the regional product training is a one-day, solid day of amazing information on our products, skincare, hair care, vitamins, supplements, all kinds of fun things. So hop out there, send family. It'll be a really great event. We also have some local upcoming events. The next week's webinar is going to be spring cleansing. Now that's going to be more for gut health and your body. So now that we get the toxins out of your home, let's get them out of your body. So we'll be talking about that next week. We've got an Essential Oil 101 class every Wednesday in April at Glenda's house at 6:30 p.m. Our April business meeting is coming up April 14th, and that is 8 a.m. And that day we'll be talking about placement strategy. Intro to Oils at Unwind Within, April 13th at 7 p.m. Glenda's going to be coming and doing another talk on spring cleaning April 16th at Unwind Within, and I think it'll be a small make and take, right, Glenda?
Yep.
And then we'll be doing and Erica's doing a Healthy Habits talk on April 10th in Apple Valley. And another one on natural health solutions, April 24th in Apple Valley. So really great things. If you want to get plugged in, we have a new website, oilerswithamission.com. And there you'll be able to see all of our upcoming events. I believe there's a link to our past webinars there. So it's not a fancy website at all, but it gets the job done. So I'm super grateful to have it. And we're grateful to have you guys on here. So thank you very much for listening. And I appreciate you.
Go forth and don't think about the snow outside and just start spring cleaning your house.
And I'm going to share what Megan says here. Megan sent in, I'm so glad you ladies talked about this. I've switched to all natural because chemicals kick in my respiratory issues every time, every harsh chemical.
Wow.
Megan, for sharing. I appreciate that. All right. Have a fantastic week. We'll see you back here next Wednesday.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.